Hey everyone, it is Erin here, and I am here filming another weekly setup. I have this week ahead of me, and I'm really excited to go ahead and show you. So let's jump into it. So this week you get to see my face again. I'm just testing this out. I want to see how it works with the algorithm. If it doesn't work for any of you all, please let me know. I think that sometimes it does take a little bit to get used to it. I know when I first started seeing Simmer's faces when they were actually working on something else, it was a little bit confusing. But to be honest, my face is here if you want to see it. It's not, you know, I don't know. I don't find it super distracting, but I know others might. So please let me know in the comments below if it does. Basically, I'm just going to be talking about how my setup is going and then talk a little bit about me. So this week I am doing another scrapbook because obviously that is my entire theme for September. These two particular pieces of scrapbook paper are my favorites. This silver with the wood and then the like floral elements with the wood grain, the darker wood grain. I love those two. So I'm going to be pairing these a lot together. And because I'm using the whole bottom as the mountain range, I'm going to do a vertical layout so I don't have to figure out squishing weeklies together like if I do my normal horizontal. So I'm going to go ahead and do a vertical, and I'm using the actual scrapbook paper to measure out 8 spaces. I do have a stencil coming out soon. I was going to use it in the setup, and then I was like, no, let's wait for the grand reveal in the Friday video. And for now, I will just go ahead and measure it myself and use the paper to measure 8 spaces wide. So for the vertical, I have 8 spaces, 1 space left blank, 8, 1, and then 8. And so that'll give me 3 columns wide on each side, where I can do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday on the left side, Thursday, Friday, and on the left side and on the right side. And then I am going ahead and using these typewriter fonts. This is from Michaels. It's little stamps that you can piece together. I swear those take me so long to do, but the effect is really cool. So I'm happy that I did it, but it does take a little bit to try to piece them all together. And I kind of wish I would have done that prior to the video, but I didn't, so it's fine. But I was pleasantly surprised that all of these, the ink worked really well with this paper, even with the silver on it, because I went over some of the silver in other places, and it dried really quickly. So I'm pleasantly surprised about that. And because I measured it out ahead of time, it was super simple to put down and for these vertical columns, so I didn't have to measure it out again. That helps tremendously. And for me, I always pretty much combine the weekend. If it gets done on Saturday or if it gets done on Sunday, it doesn't really matter to me. I really don't care. I know that's not the case for everyone, but that's why I combine my weekend a lot. Particularly this weekend, we are traveling. We're starting our travel on Friday and going through the weekend. We have someone coming to like check out our house while we're gone, but it is Labor Day weekend, and we are actually picking up a new member of the family. We are picking up a new dog. Her name is Harley. She is a 4-year-old Newfie, and I am so excited. My husband grew up with Newfoundlands, and that is a dog that we've always wanted. So finding this dog was a blessing in disguise. The dog is in Florida, though, so we are traveling down to his parents. His parents are traveling up to us, and then our dogs are meeting, well, our dogs, Tyler and my dog, they are meeting on neutral territory so that they can get used to each other, out of their element, to make sure that they get well acquainted prior to a very long drive back to New York. So we're really excited to be meeting her this weekend. We've been getting video updates from the person that we are adopting from, and we couldn't be more happy. So I will send I will post a bunch of pictures over the weekend if you are interested. All that will be posted on my Instagram stories. So go follow me on there if you want like life updates. I usually post them in my Instagram stories. Back to the weekly, I guess. So I am putting this Versachalk chalk marker. I'm just putting a big old line of it because I wanted to differentiate the space from the top, the middle, and then the bottom. So I am putting my top 3 right under the headers. I am doing a task list right under that. And then I am doing events and weather at the bottom. So that's how I have this set up. I didn't need a ton of space for my task list. I've been kind of used to doing a lot of the same things every day. So a lot of things I don't really need to mark in a task list every single day. Sometimes if they're really important, then I'll go ahead and do it. But working on printing and cutting stickers, when I'm doing like inbox 0 or a work task that's going to take me all week, I don't necessarily need to write it down every day. So I don't really need a ton of space. And that's something that I figured out over the whole course of this quarantine, is that I need much less space right now just because a lot of things are very, very, very repetitive. I feel like I'm doing the exact same thing every single day. But it's fine. Things may go back to normal eventually. So in the bottom section, I am putting my events and weather. So the weather stickers are from my shop. It is a hollow foil line drawing. I have a fill and then a line drawing in my shop. And those are the only stickers that I actually bring in this week. And I only set up for Monday through Wednesday because weather has been like, I don't know, oddly erratic lately between like different thunderstorms and things like that. So I didn't want to set up too many things ahead of time. But it's been nice weather. I think Wednesday's going to be hot. But other than that, it's been fairly nice weather, and I'm really glad it's finally getting into those fall temperatures. Thank goodness. I've needed it. It has been way too hot this summer. I'm not thrilled about how it's been going at all. So now I am just putting in my YouTube videos. So obviously this video is going live on Tuesday, and then I have another video going live on Friday for my new releases. So that is the whole setup. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that kind of jazz. I will see you next time. Bye, everyone.